Have you ever heard of the game Noel the Mortal Fate? It used to be relatively unknown for English speakers, and still isn't the biggest fandom out there, but it has its dedicated fans. Noel is a Vodka Game magazine game, kinda hard to say that name out loud, but and let's just go over some other games that have been in Vodka. Let's see if you've heard of them. Angels of Death, Forest of Drizzling Rain, The Casebook of Arnie, Sugi no Hi? There's a few others amongst the list here, but if you're a regular in RPGMaker games, maybe you've heard of some of these. Wait, Elio, isn't this a video about a game called Maid in the Dark? Why are you talking about this? Well, Maid in the Dark was done by a game creator named Kanawo, and the same person named Kanawo made Noel the Mortal Fate. And unlike Noel right now, its English fan base is there even an English fan base? I saw maybe 2 or 3 fan arts when an English translation came out, and then poof into the ether, never to be seen again. I don't even think it has that much of a fan base in Japan, which is crazy to me. Looking it up on YouTube gets, oh hey, that's me. And one other person's stream with low views, and some other language playthroughs, and then a whole lot of videos not related to the game. Yeah, I streamed the game a long time ago when the English translation came out and thought, wow, this is a great game. And a lot of the time the game comes creeping up into my thoughts, and I get the urge to stream it again. But, well, why stream a game I played to completion already? There's already a bunch of other games I need to play, so a lot of the time I come back to my playthrough and rewatch it when that urge comes. And each time I leave thinking, wow, this was a fun game. But one night I found myself sitting there by myself, wondering to myself, why does no one, not a single English-speaking soul, talk about this game? And sure, it could be because maybe the game wasn't really marketed much with the English translation. I saw a tweet from Kanawo and the translators, and then not much else. But marketing a game doesn't really go far for indie games. What goes far for these types of games? It's word of mouth. Now, I'm not a big YouTuber or anything, but my biggest video on this platform is talking about why Hello Charlotte is a great game, and it's gotten a few people to watch and comment saying they played the game because of the video. I want to do that again with this video. Not knocking on Hello Charlotte, but it has a fan base. It would exist whether I was here or not. But sometimes I see Maid in the Dark and think if I said nothing about it, then it truly would just disappear, wouldn't it? No one would know about this game, other than me and a small handful of other people. I want more people to know about this game. I want more people to play it. I want an actual fan base for it to exist. I want the hard work of the translators to pay off, and I want more people to experience Kanawa's work and appreciate a great game that flew under so many people's radar. It's frankly disappointing that it ever did. So, have you ever played Among Us? Maybe that's a weird question to ask at this point, but come on, have you? Did you dislike the game, or did you like it? If you disliked it, do you like games like Your Turn to Die or Danganronpa? Why is that? Is it because you like the characters? Story? Maybe you like finding out who the culprit is. Well, if I were to say what Maid in the Dark is, I'd say it's a horror Among Us game where the imposters and crewmates both wear cute maid outfits. The game starts where the protagonist, a young master named Nicholas, wakes up in the middle of the night to find out that things aren't looking so hot in the estate he lives in. The lights are out, and then he finds himself being chased by a creature of darkness sporting a lovely maid outfit he needs to run from. Now, while most RPGMaker horror games call it a day with this premise, Maid in the Dark Among Us is that a word, it by randomizing the game, by providing you with 2 maids of 4 that are possible each playthrough. One maid is innocent and is in just as dire straits as you, and the other is that creature of darkness out to kill you. And since it's randomized, one day Charlotte could be a good girl, and the next she could be hitting you over the head with a bat. Trying to kill you with the power of darkness. Wrong Charlotte. It's up to your wits to figure it out, because the game doesn't outright tell you. When a maid joins you, maybe the game is making more static than usual. More bloody handprints are appearing, faces breaking. Maybe you wind up getting chased by the monster when she leaves you to use the bathroom. None of these are immediate signs, but important clues to figure out which of the maids with you is darkened. The game has immense replayability with that, since you get 2 endings for if she's innocent, and 2 if she's evil and you manage to escape. When you escape, you can escape with her or abandon her, and the ending changes what you learn about the maid depending on if she's darkened or not too. There's also an overarching story at play here that you'll find out by exploring the mansion, finding papers about what's going on, and from characters' endings. But I want people to play the game, not spoil them. The game's method of escaping is also pretty good. As you move around, you find matches, charms, and weapons. Each is limited per playthrough, so you have to think about when to use them. Say you want to enter a door, but it's locked. Should you use that axe to break it open, or wander around trying to find a maid that can open it with their master key? Having the maid is more helpful than using a finite source, but what if she's darkened? You'll be putting yourself more at risk. There's also the chance that if she's darkened, she might have a bit of a sanity risk here, because if you have the evil one in your party, it slowly drains your sanity. There are some cool bonuses that come with certain maids too. One maid carries a sword, so if you spawn her, you can cut down leaves in an area that you need to go to progress without spending your matches to burn them. Some maids give more sanity boosts, some have important lore behind them, or are really cute. Sorry Charlotte, I don't remember you giving a cool benefit. Another game about the game is that you have limited space and some items take up more space than others. You'll find backpacks that expand storage space, but it still creates the Resident Evil problem. You can light up candles with a match, turn on TVs with a battery, but batteries are very rare, and the further you are, the more likely the darkness will take out your candles. These do give you a permanent light source, but the candles have a chance of going out. If you're in the darkness, then your sanity will drain, and if you go insane, it's game over. Sanity also helps you survive if a maid catches you. The thing is that darkness in this game is a state of control. If you're more sane, being caught by darkness will just drain that sanity a bit, but if you're on the edge of sanity, you'll die. There's some items you can find to restore sanity a little bit, but the cute girls get thirsty a lot and I hate them using the bathroom, so I tend to give them it to appease them, which probably makes them more likely to use the bathroom, but I always saw them going to the bathroom as a, "You're kinda cringe, Nicholas, I'm gonna bounce and be by myself for now," instead of a, "I have to pee" thing whenever they leave you. Oh, by the way, the innocent girl can die if you take too long, and while escaping by yourself is a feat in itself, it's not as satisfying, so maybe you should try to keep the girl alive with you instead of alone defend for yourself. There's also a couple ways that you can escape. Again, you can use the axes and the guns to slowly ram down the door. It takes a lot of weapons to ram down the door, by the way, so you might want to save your weapons if you're going to do that. Or you can proceed through the mansion to try and find these rooms that are randomized again each time that could give you 2 pieces of a key that you can meld into that can let you escape without having to break down those doors. But again, it's a random chance, so you might be lucky and find those items soon, or you might have to rely on the axe and the gun. So, yeah. All of these factors are what makes Maid in the Dark so fun for me to play. Olivia always wound up becoming darkened whenever I played, and each playthrough I just kinda adopted a headcanon in my mind that she's yandere for me. Each playthrough depends on your choices, and stumbling around in the dark is super fun. I hope talking about it has made you more interested in playing it, because again, it really deserves some love. In the description, I'll be linking to its English translation download page. Please do check it out. And if you like it, share it with your friends. This game has legitimately been one of those games that really stuck out to me over the years, and it saddens me to see it not talked about. The atmosphere is great, the randomization factor makes for a fun time, it has many endings for replayability, and it has a nice, simple yet fun story to it. The characters are all cute and fun, and I wanted to experience all of their endings and get to know them. I would like to think it's connected to Noel the Mortal Fate in a very faint way, but again, I don't want to spoil the experience, so I'm not gonna say why. If you like Noel the Mortal Fate, or if you like what you're hearing about, please do check it out. Thanks for watching. I'm currently making a Hello Charlotte video that is resource heavy. I thought about paying some people for resources to use for this video to make it look as good as my Why You Should Play Hello Charlotte video, but decided against it since I just really wanted to put this video out ASAP. But hey, if you want to donate to making videos like this in the Hello Charlotte video, I have a Ko-fi. Not forcing you to do that or anything, just putting it out there. I have like a job where my boss hates me and doesn't give me many hours, so I'm kind of poor. Also, it not having a fan base means hiring fans of it is pretty much a zero, and getting references isn't all that good, so yeah, here we are. Video with just gameplay and my VTuber avatar. I think it'd be fun to make more videos like this about underrated games, since I play a lot that I feel this way about. Do you have a game you love that you feel isn't getting enough love? Leave a comment below. Maybe someone will play it here that reads the comments. Maybe I'll make a video on it if I'm also a fan. I already have a game I might like to make a similar video of. Hints being that it's If Your Turn to Die and Madoka Magica Had a Baby. If you watch my streams, you might know about the game. Either way, until next video, until next stream, have a good day. Be sure to eat, drink, take your medication, and take care of yourself. Bye bye!